from one very happy driver to one very unhappy driver, and it was about here, right on this spot, that his race unravelled today. Valterri Bottas could have potentially been looking at a podium, but another mistake in a pit stop for the Williams team meant that, incredibly, he went out on 3 tyres of one compound and 1 tyre of another. Bottas really unhappy after the race, as you're about to see. Talk us through your emotions after a race today in which, again, a basic error in a pit stop has cost you what should have been a much better result.
Disappointed. That's, I think, the best word to describe. I think everyone in the team is disappointed and not for sure the result at all we were looking for. So we lost. I think I lost 5 places at least with the penalty today. So yeah, not ideal.
Tough at the start for you guys. Tyres not working out for you either. Talk us through that.
Yeah, in the beginning was really struggling with the tyre warm up a bit more than the cars around. So it's been a common problem for us, and the pace was definitely not there today like we expected.
This year, all season, you said that the team is in a position to win where it wasn't last year. But time and again, as we said, very big, very basic errors in pit stops. How do you resolve it? How does the team resolve it?
Yeah, we definitely do need to resolve this. It's we can't afford to do anything like this. You know, it is very disappointing, and I'm sure everyone in the team is very disappointed. Only thing to get through this is analyze everything, why it happened, and make sure it doesn't happen again, and try again in Monza.
It's not been an easy weekend for McLaren. The Honda upgrade that was supposed to have given them a much-needed boost in the second half of the season did not provide the performance advantage that they'd hoped for. Fernando Alonso out of the points, had a few fun scraps, but that's not the kind of race that you expect a combination of 3 world championships for their 2 drivers to have to endure.
Yeah, well, I think the fun thing is only the start, to be honest. We start 20th, we were 13th in the first lap, 6 or 7 cars as usual, very good start and good first lap, and then after that the pace was not quick enough today, but yeah, we did finish the race, we hopefully did some good stuff, and we learned things for the next one.
Given the upgrade that you had to the engine this weekend, as you say, finishing the Grand Prix, what did you learn? How different is the power unit as opposed to the one before?
Well, no big difference. Obviously, there are minor steps in this race in F1. So when you put whatever number of horsepower, you feel a little bit quicker. But when you are a long way back, it's always not enough. But yeah, slowly we will put things in the right direction and hopefully be more competitive.
Not long till Monza. It's another power circuit. How painful is it going to be?
Same as this one. I think it's going to be a difficult weekend, but we will try to do our best.
Many Dutch flags around the track this weekend. As I think I said at the start of the weekend, I tried to buy grandstand tickets for Sunday for the Grand Prix this year. I couldn't. Sold out. Predominantly because of Max Verstappen, this young man who has really invigorated the fan base in Holland and Belgium. He is, of course, from both countries, mother's Belgian, father's Dutch. And another barnstorming race from the 17-year-old today. He always looks so overjoyed at the end of a Grand Prix, even more so today, Max Verstappen. Max, what an eventful race. Starting as far back as you did, could you ever have thought you'd finish in the points today?
To be honest, maybe 1 point, but I'm really happy with 8th position. Good overtakes, so to say the car was really good in race pace. I mean, I was keeping, especially the first 2 stints, I was very close to the Williams and the Ferraris, so I think we did a very good job today.
Some really great overtaking moves. Talk us through, pick your favourite one of the race.
My favourite one, I think, was outside of Blanchimont. I mean, it's a very tricky corner, so yeah, definitely that one.
That feel in an F1? I know you've won here before in Formula 3, but how did it feel overtaking, as you say, round the outside of Blanchimont? Can't have been easy, but it must have been fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but you know, at such a speed, it's quite risky. But I was like, okay, I have to go to the front, so I'm going to try it here.
And just tell us what it's like, all the support that you've had this weekend. I don't think I've seen a Belgian Grand Prix this sold out, and it was sold out today. So many flags for you.
Yeah, it was great to see. I mean, also during the race, you could see people cheering me on. So yeah, I think it gave me the a little bit extra pace, and yeah, I think it was just great to see so many fans.
Nico Hülkenberg didn't even make it as far as the start of today's Grand Prix. Absolutely gutting for him. But Sergio Perez, on the other hand, had an absolute flyer. A great race from him and much potential in that Force India car. Here's what he thought at the end of the contest. Checo, what a fantastic drive. Talk us through your start. I know everyone was worried about them, but you had an absolute flyer.
Yeah, we had a really strong start. Very close to go up to the lead. Things were looking really good up to that point. Looking in the hindsight, we probably run very low downforce configuration. We really struggled with the gradation, with the tire, especially on the soft. So there's plenty to be analyzed from today. We didn't have much long run data, so yeah, let's look forward for Monza. I think we can be strong there as well.
It was a very strong weekend for you overall. In the early part of the race, on that soft tyre, how much longer do you think you could have pushed it? Did you have to react to Daniel coming in as you did?
Yeah, I think that was the right call from the team to react onto that, although we lost the position, because at that point we were having a very, very high deck. So, as I say, plenty to analyze from today. We didn't have much long run data, but quite optimistic for Monza.
I know you said that you were hopeful of a podium today, but from what you've learned of driving the car today, realistically, was that ever going to be possible?
Well, I think we have to go back and analyze everything, but it looked quite far the podium, considering where Grosjean came from, Vettel. So I think we're still lacking some pace, but we're getting there, which is quite optimistic, and we have Monza, which we should be strong out there. So yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.
As Romain Grosjean himself said after the Grand Prix, Formula One is so often about human stories, and I think no better way to finish off this week's Paddock Pass than by that. A wonderful human story. Romain Grosjean at the track where everything started to unravel for him as a racing driver. Putting it all back together, his first podium in 2 years. So needed for the team in a very difficult time for them. Will they be Renault next year? Who knows? It's been a wonderful weekend here at Spa. We've managed just to avoid the rain. It is coming. We will see you, though. Quickly, move around quickly, because there's Jason. He's trying to keep out shot. We'll see you in 2 weeks in Monza, the theatre of speed that it is. We can't wait. It is just the best place to go racing, apart from Spa. Which is also mega. It's been wonderful, though. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in Monza.